Good morning, space people. We're back in Starfield today. I got a bunch of mods that all seem to be working here. I can't say the same for Fallout 4. It's pretty sad, actually. Fallout 4, the mod authors that I rely on for the playthrough that we're pretty deep in there, have all been working really hard to get their mods updated, but it doesn't really seem to matter how many of them do update. I can't get my game to start. So thank you for the update, Bethesda, as usual. I'm super grateful. eh, Whatever. But we were due for a return to Starfield anyway. See, here's the thing. We are pretty much done with the Terran Armada uh, storyline in this playthrough. We live streamed it. If anybody's curious about seeing the Terran Armada, then, you go ahead, you watch it. It's cool. Hey, Don Lure. My mic is echoing. Huh. Well, there's been more lag on my streaming than I thought then. Why would my mic be echoing? Let me check that. Hmm. Is it? I don't hear it echoing. Did it stop? Thank you, Don Lure, by the way, for the heads up. Should be alright. Okay. Alright, I fixed it. Alright, hey, cool. Good to know, sir. Confirm. I started in the middle of a ramble. You know what? It's hard to anticipate this. There's a bit of a lag between when it starts recording me and what I can see on display. Yes, confirm. Right. There we go. Here we go. So, here's what I was noticing though when we were playing Terran Armada last time is that the Watchtower by Kingath, that incredible Creation Club content paid mod, a very incredible mod. Awesome job, Kingath and team. That um, kept jumping in, kept butting in, kept trying to like shoulder its way into just all kinds of space encounters. I would run into like Terran Armada space encounters, and then the Watchtower would just show up also right in the middle of all of it, and it started making me wonder like this Creation Club paid mod and this DLC expansion, they seem to step on each other's toes a bit. And then I got to thinking about how many mechanics they share. Like they both introduce new ship mechanics. They both introduce a fleet mechanic, if I remember right. They both introduce lots of space encounters. They both introduce new planet encounters. They both introduce a lot of Radiant quests. And I'm just thinking like, all right, you two are both trying to fill this whole world up. Can you work together? It's a question. So we're in this beast of a ship of mine. And let's have a little seat and let's look at our missions because we have a bunch of Watchtower missions that I didn't even start. And now that the Terran Armada thing is kind of wrapped up, I want to see what happens when I try to engage all the mechanics at the same time. Hey, Dom. Yeah, what happens if I try to play Watchtower and with the Terran Armada DLC still up and running? Like, is it okay? Is everybody okay? So let's see. What do we have? We have a major incursion for the Terran Armada thing. We could go check that out in Vern. You know how involved these major incursions are. They're like a major fight. We have some quid pro quo favors for favors. We have some things we could still do for the Terran Armada as far as setting up an outpost to build that material that the Terran Armada introduced for modifying your weapons. God, I'm forgetting what the heck that was about. Um, and we have currently port in a storm where we can go help Torin deal with watchtowers. I think this is the one we got to go do. I think we need to bring Watchtower a little further along so that we actually engage with more of its mechanics, and then let's just see what happens when we engage with Terran Armada mechanics and Watchtower mechanics at the same time. Are they trying to do all the same jobs? Okay, why am I back at the station? Hang on, what does this say? Port in a storm. Torn has a plan to do what? Building a fleet. First, I have to retrieve a control node. Well, I'm not going to retrieve a control node back at the space station. Hang on now. Retrieve. Not you, Major Incursion. Are the Terran Armada Radiant quests like the Minuteman quests in Fallout 4? Will they expire and be annoyed at you for letting them expire? I don't know. First, I have to retrieve a control node. Okay. Is there any other information? Hail. Meet Torin in space. Hail Torin. Okay. Well, is Torin in space outside the space station here? Is that why the quest marker takes me back to the space station? There he is. Alright, that's what's up.
Let's do this. Ready to jump to Aerodani?
Figured it out.
That's right. Take the lead and I'll follow.
I really appreciate how the Watchtower mod lets you. It very immersively acknowledges that you're in a New Game Plus. It lets you and Torin talk openly about the fact that this isn't your first run through. He doesn't play dumb, and the both of you can just like be like, yeah, we've done this before. It's nice. It's an immersive. It's weird how unimmersive it is to have no one else in the game really acknowledge it very much, except maybe I guess the Starborn towards the end of the main storyline. But yeah, it's just kind of nice. All right, we're setting a course, and it's been a minute. You guys know how long it's been. A minute since I played with all the sky lanes and the free free lanes, sky lanes,
small jump. Nice work.
whatever they are.
Well, here we are again. Focus on the scan. I'll make sure those drones don't catch us off guard.
Civilian outpost, abandoned fuel depot. Okay, Aerodani 3.
Telemetry's coming through. Analyzing. And there's the facility.
Alright.
Still under ice, so we'll have to use Skydrop. Hold on.
I think we have to
And
fight a
there they
mech
are.
here.
I'm detecting Watchtower drones inbound. Right on time. Let's deal with these drones, then head down to the surface.
I'm a little out of practice. Thankfully, this ship just
Adios, drones.
vaporizes
Down to the
things.
planet's surface you go. I'll stay here and ready Skydrop. Keep that mech in mind. When it surfaces, I'll be primed and ready to take it out.
Yeah, see, he's...
Stay sharp down there. Remember, my grav shift might not bring me back close to you. So, don't waste time waiting for me. Get into the facility and retrieve the control node. Let's get it done.
Right, he's just like, hey, when that mech pops out that was like some kind of jump scare surprise the first time, I like it. Do I need any of these resources? Probably not. I'm just going to check because I can't remember. I'm supposed to be gathering, like, yes, Watchtower components. What I hate is that they're contraband. I genuinely hate that. I wish they would quit doing that. Like, because here's the thing. The Freestar Collective, the United, colonies, they scan you, right, for contraband. They wouldn't know Watchtower parts if they saw them. Why do you get in trouble when you show up at one of their planets with Watchtower parts when they don't know the Watchtower exists? Like, why? Why are they contraband? They shouldn't be something anybody even knows are there, but it's fine. I'm just like, this is fine. Okay, there's our abandoned facility. Yes, I do want to land there. Let's go. So yeah, Kingath, if you're watching, and of course you are, because my streams are a big deal.
Let's sit it down.
Kingath, if you're watching, would you please take off the contraband scan for Watchtower components? Only have Watchtower ships care about Watchtower components on board your ship, because they're the only ones who even know what they're looking at. Supposedly. Alright, we're going to get up, because I can't remember what my loadout is. What I did last night, in preparation for the stream, is I went in and I updated all the Starfield mods that could get updated, because, you know, guess what? Of course there was an update to the game since the last time I played it, naturally. Thankfully, a lot of things updated. I was able to clean some things out. I got better at listening to what Nexus was telling me about mods that just weren't really current anymore. So I think I cleaned things up a bit. That's pretty good. Oh, nope, nope. I want to know what my loadout is. It's here. What am I packing? This thing doesn't seem, like, important to me. This one is favorited. We'll try it out some. This also seems extra. This is cool. I mean, these are neat weapons. The Varun Star Shards are still just absolutely OP. Okay. Yeah, we'll stick with what we got. Wow, we have a lot of packs. Ablative Superior Armada Balanced Pack. Okay. You know, the Armada pack, they changed the way it looks. This is a different look than it used to have. Interesting. Hyper padded pack. Sure, I guess. Power pack. I remember these now. The luxurious power pack. It's an interesting thing to have as its own thing. It's not like you get to just, it's not like a paint. It's like a dedicated pack to look fancy. It's fine. Helmets. And the luxurious helmet. Okay, I mean, it does look fancy. Maybe at some point I'll get some really cool, luxurious gear and I'll use it, but for now, eh. Okay. Alright, it's all coming back to me now, folks. So we're going to drop some things off that I just plain don't need. Transfer. You. Wait. I'm picking these up. Oops. You. This seems like a cool pistol. I might hang on to that pistol. That seems like a cool pistol. Alright. Spacesuits. Do I need them both? Nope. I have a superior luxurious spacesuit. Wow, I've actually got a lot of luxurious stuff. That's interesting. Maybe I could give it to a companion. Maybe there's somebody who would... You know, Sarah would probably enjoy the luxurious stuff. She's a rich gal. She comes from money. That much is obvious. Resources. Can I just store them all? Yay! Okay. We're at a reasonable weight, I'd say. I think we're ready. And I don't know if you guys remember my ship. I really like the Captain Owl, like, Nautilus themed stuff. Oh, hey, this looks better. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. You guys, something got fixed. This stairwell used to be absolute crap. It used to be a totally dark and terrible looking dungeon, and now I can see the floor and the stairs, and the lights are actually working. I had placed this here just to try to give myself a sense of where the edge of this balcony was, because I was always rounding it, you know, but I don't need it anymore. That's awesome. Alright. We've got the bar, which is awesome as ever, although it still cracks me up that the bar on board my spaceship has 2 ping pong tables. It seems like the least spacey thing you could do. I'm just saying. Like, in a ship that's going to experience really inconsistent gravity, ping pong's going to get weird. Come on, we could pick a different thing, right? Like, where's the dartboard? I realize there'd be similar issues, but it wouldn't be quite the same. We got our armory. This is just a beast of a ship. I guess that's the point. That was my whole point. Let's get down to the hatch. All right. Here we go. God, I like this thing. It's just such a monster. It's probably one of my very favorite things about Starfield. It's just the ships. Being able to just go so freaking overboard with the ships. I suppose there might be some pleasure in flying some, you know, little one-man fighter type ship or something. But I like hauling around like a mansion with just more guns than it needs. That's what I like. I like the overkill. Give me something C-class. Let me crank up all of its parameters. Let me put everything I could want on board. And then let me just show up places like a juggernaut and dust everyone. That's what I like.
Get ready, it's skydrop time. Toss a flare on the target and we'll crack this thing open.
Oh, okay, I'm remembering now. So we got the flares and the sky drops and then it'd be interesting to use these things against the Terran Armada, which is what I'm going to experiment with here. I want to use the two against each other, I suppose, especially if they don't step on each other's toes too much. All right, let's see. We need a... Uh-oh. I have some Aurora on me? Yikes. Can get picked up for that. Is it a miscellaneous thing? Skydrop flare case. I can't equip it. Do I have to go back on my ship and find this skydrop thing? Tesla pylons. Yeah, I think I do. Oh. Okay. Throw the flare. Programming surface. Okay, so the flare case, is it now... Does this now mean... I have a throwable weapon that is a sky... Oh, okay, that's how that worked. I was like, it's weird for them to send me to the mission and then not require me to carry the mission thing. Alright, throwing stuff. Is it the same as Fallout 4? I can't remember. It's... Probably not. Is it like G for grenade? It is! Okay, look at that. I'm doing it, everybody. I'm doing it.
Target locked. Missile loaded.
We're gonna back up.
Skydrop is en route. Entry point cleared. Facilities open for
I gotta admit,
business.
that is definitely something, isn't it? Okay, okay.
And here comes our mechanized friend. Dialing in my approach. Clear the area. Starting atmospheric descent now. Once I blow it up, I'll do a grab shift. Displacement will scatter me a few miles
What do
away.
I have for weapons?
At least. Head into the facility, and I'll join you as soon as I'm able. Hammer down!
Do it, buddy. Oh, that is fun. Actually, that is a cool scene. The like had one last death throw in it. One last spazzy gasp. We'll take some things. I mean, you know, I guess. Let's go, Watchtower. Let's go. We have 4 concurrent viewers. You know, you guys who are regulars on the channel, you're just not about Starfield. You should play it. It's fun. Then maybe you'd be a little more about watching it. I don't know, but it is fun. Okay? It is. I don't care what you say. Ooh. Man. I don't remember this exactly. There are a lot of robot enemies, if I remember right. Nice, I guess. I don't want to pick up too much. You know me, I get overloaded pretty much immediately, and then I don't know what to do about it. Oh boy, the loot though, people, the loot. Good God, the loot never stops. And these interiors are, they are really well done. They are really, really well. There is a whole dedicated vibe. Way to go, King Gath. You did set Watchtower apart. Its vibe is its own. That is hard to do in a game like this. Yo. What I'm trying to remember is... Nope, that's not it. Watchtower powers. No. Powers. Powers? No. Powers. Nope. Powers. There they are. Whew. I was unsure how to access my powers. There we go. I'm a beast. But you know, for the Terran Armada, I really had to be like, wow, did I have to be? That was a, those were challenging fights. I guess I'll take some zero wire. It is a common crafting thing. It's like the Starfield duct tape. But I wish they had just left duct tape as the main thing. That would have been a lot of fun. Shipping logs. Cargo-based security protocols. And this is basically about how there are, you know, some nasty aliens around here. Okay, so we got a turret. Look at you, buddy. Scrappy little guy now, aren't you? Okay. Where's that turret? You know, I can freeze time, and that is a very useful superpower, but sometimes I kind of wish I had VATS. Because that's freezing time and targeting enemies. What the? Who? Oh, dear goodness me. This is bad, folks. Alrighty. There's a couple of these guys in here. Dang. And I'm kind of wondering, why don't I have companions with me? Like, I thought I had a bunch of companions following me around. Didn't I have a robot? I have crew members. I have the gangs all here. Like, it's loaded, so I can have multiple followers. Where is that turret? Show yourself, turret. Alright, so some of this whole deep, dark, foggy aesthetic is kind of annoying. For reasons. Oh, neat. Neat stuff, okay. Pick up every little thing. Okay. Or can I immediately make a liar out of myself by picking up every little thing? Nope, not that one. There, see, I can actually see him at least. There we go. See you, bud. And then this one over here is pretty annoying because wherever he's at, he's hard to spot visually. There. Maybe. No, I thought something was there. It's hard to see this guy. Aha. That's better. You know, even when Watchtower abandons a facility, they don't really abandon it. Okay. Just got Watchtower components right, left, and center. I guess that means we're going to be able to talk to that Grum dude about augmenting our ships, which I'm going to... You know, I wasn't going to bother, because I was like, who needs to? But okay. But since this is an experiment to see what happens when we really try to use the mechanisms in both Watchtower and Terran Meta, we're gonna do it. Okay, we blew up some stuff. Wow, they got a lot of turrets up in here. Heck? Oh, you know what I like about stopping time is that it's also stop that stupid noise from being quite as annoying for a second. It's like a psychic relief. It's a screen. It's a computer screen. You don't have to blow that up. You don't have to blow that up. Checking my 6. It's kind of funny how Terran Armada and Watchtower, they both introduce these tech-obsessed, super secret enemy factions that, you know, have just kind of appeared that no one knew were there, but they're pretty different about it. You know, Watchtower is supposedly some kind of interdimensional police force, you know? It's like, I don't know, it's like the time police in Marvel. Take food. It's space, people. It's space. How much food do you run across? Come on. I didn't mean to pick up that laser, though. It's fine. We got a lot of ammo. They're keeping the ammo fed. That is for certain. I almost left these credits just sitting here. And this veal, synthemeat veal. Well, you know what? If I was gonna eat synthetic meat, I suppose veal would be one of those I would just have to be okay with being synthetic, honestly, because the real thing's kind of brutal. Yep, we're overriding security. Let's do it. Retrieve the control node. Hey, look at that. We're down to the last, like the main thing is now finally the thing we're supposed to do. That's great. That is great. Yay. I think I have to go here to do it. Probably. Because I haven't been over here. But how do you know? It's because there's still stuff that hasn't been taken. That's how I know. I feel like Hansel and Gretel leaving myself breadcrumbs, you know? Like, how do I know if I've been somewhere? Is all the stuff gone? Well, then I've been there. Hey, the robots aren't coming at me anymore. I guess that's nice. What the? Nope, wrong. There it is. Oh. Hi. How is everybody doing? Can't say I entirely trust this shutdown. Fun to find legendaries, you know. So, if I throw... Now, he's still targeted as an enemy. I was going to say, if I throw a landmine at this guy's feet, will it remain inert until he does something? But no, it won't. Not with him being labeled as a hostile still. Alright, I'll do it. I'll try the digipicks. I forgot whether this mechanism was the most annoying thing on Earth or not, but something tells me it might be. No, that does not work, huh? Okay. I guess I'll just... Right, I'm just like, just try it, dude. Just, it can't be that bad. You picked these things about 1 billion times. We're all good. Here we go. Little spatial reasoning game. Taking this, taking that, taking this and this. There are watchtower terminals around, tablets around. A person can... Okay, well, okay, I can't actually read the... Look at how old school this is. It's like a tube TV. Look at it. What? Look, it's like an old... It's like an analog screen, like old tube technology. That's... What? TSCO display A3 HNB. Okay, wow. This is like... It's weirdly analog-ish. I mean, it adds to the sci-fi vibe somehow. I'll admit that one thing Starfield was kind of missing on was, like, everything was so modern, it was characterless. Give me a few tube screens and suddenly I'm like, oh, this place has a vibe. Okay, lost ID. We'll read the incident report because I want to say, it says... Requesting replacement process ASAP. I will comply with remedial action. Okay. So some guy lost his ID. That, you know, put a pin in that. Could come in handy later, right? So I can't interact with this thing, even though it says resume last user session. Well, boys and girls, I guess we're going through here. Oh. No, find a way to proceed. Can I try? No. That is weird. Alright, we got something marked over here, so I guess we'll find a way. Gosh, ease up with the robots and the security and the blah 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 blah. Yeesh. Stressing a guy out here. Are there any more of them that are actually on the move? Yes, this guy is.
Massive damage.
Massive damage. I do like their real-time commentary. Hey, idiot. You can't shoot through the glass. I'm taunting turrets now. That's petty, yes. Power routing complaints. Arm power. Override power grid. Firewall. Hack master lock. Yeah, okay. Maybe it'll save me time. I don't know. Man. What about my immediate gratification? What about the dopamine needs I have right now? Alright. Let's see. I think we'll do one of these and one of the. We're winging it here. It's the wing it plan. That's the channel you're watching right now. 8 concurrent viewers, by God, we've doubled it. This must be fascinating. This must be riveting programming. How's it going, everybody? Oh, I figured it out. Look who got to the bottom of that. All right. Printing access pass? Unlabeled power boxes. One reroutes power to the worker floor. One activates combat bot security. Use with discretion. One lowers the assembly equipment elevator. Wow, this place is falling apart. No wonder they abandoned it. It's funny, you know, you go through this place, and it's all very serious. It's not like... There's nothing in Watchtower that's like tongue-in-cheek, really. But at the same time, you're also like raiding terminals that are full of just like petty bureaucracy. It's like we've stumbled into the office or something, and everyone's writing passive-aggressive notes about cleaning the microwave. You know, for abandoning a place, they sure have a lot of fresh produce around here. I'm taking the food. I don't care about the gym. That is both in real life and in game. I suppose a guy could do something about that, but you know, you are watching a stream of an RPG type game. So if you came to this stream because you're like, I want to see a host who really cares about fitness and the gym, well, you came to the wrong place and you're barking up the wrong tree. That's not who you find in these things, guys. Not primarily. They left a lot of their stuff here. Did they abandon it in some kind of, like, insane hurry? I think they must have. There was, after all, some talk of nasty species living on this planet that was giving them a hard time. Not that we've had to deal with those yet. Too many robots in here for that to be an issue. Alright, I can't raid every locker. I can't be expected to do that. Can I cook at this thing? Ooh, I can use a cooking station. Lookity, lookity, look. Oh, we can make things. Let's see. Disastrous? Shipwreck. Well, sure. Ham and cheese. Lumberjack julep. I'll do that. Meatloaf. Well, that's just good eating. Reuben, yes. Bullet coffee. Alien tonic. Alien. There we go. I want some alien tea. Give me some more XP. Now let's have some. Alien tea. Yes, please. Wonder what would take. Slows time by 40% for 10 seconds is what Aurora does. Interesting. And I suppose, you know, if I want to get it out of my inventory, I can just take it. So, Aurora, a pretty hard to get a hold of thing, essentially does something like what the Starborn power I use all the time does. That does make it pretty powerful, honestly. Because I feel like the slow time thing is the most OP thing. Okay, follow the quest markers, man. Just follow the quest markers. What the heck? These things. I forgot they all woke up. Really, there's no way to just turn them off. Oh, okay. That's fine. Why are these robots shut down? And look at these screens! What are these? They look like evil scientist towers covered in screens and circuitry. I dig it. That's actually not a complaint. I think I printed an ID already. I think I can go through this door. Yes, I did. Yes, I can. Here we go. Let's eat some more food. What do we want? Barbacoa wrap? Yes, please. Sure, we'll do that too. We could eat the chunks stuff, I suppose. Doesn't do much. Boom, Dalmaki, you got me covered. Yes. Disaster shipwreck, quite the drink, apparently. What else do I have that's just like made up? What's ready to go? Marshmallow treat cereal, sure. Meal packs. Meatloaf, yeah, right. I remember now. Miso soup. You know, I'll have some. Why not? We don't need to carry that around. Pappardelle Bolognese. Beautiful. A Reuben. I'll eat that. More cereal, yes. You can eat this food just straight up, but you know, when you combine it into other things, it's better. So, how's my health? Barely changed. Basically no difference. Wow, how much of this stuff do I have to actually eat then? Alright, I'll have that. And that, and that, and that. And that. And that. And lettuce and lime. Meal pack, meal pack. I'll eat the soups and the meats and the noodles and the fruits. Plums and ramen. This would all go terribly together. Amazing. What else we got? Viewport original. Okay. How about now? Hey, what? Where's our health at? Wow. Wow. Basically the exact same place. And the thing is, I don't even have the alien DNA trait, where you get less benefit from eating food.
Damage.
I think it is. Or is it from healing stuff? You get less heat. You have more base health and sturdiness, but you get less of a benefit from eating things. That's its whole deal. And I don't believe that this character has taken that particular attribute, so... I mean, I'll check it. What the... Who the... You just come waltzing in here? Do you know how long it took me? Do you know how much I had to eat to get that much health that you just shaved off me? God. We're getting there. You saw the note about taking the side the stairs because the elevator was broken. I like how they'll go to all that trouble. Damage upgrade melee. Huh. What was that I just saw? I don't remember that. Is that new? It seems like it might be. Picking up more food that does nothing. I guess, you know, you don't eat the food for the healing. At late game, you just eat it if it does something for... You know, has some kind of temporary bump to some other attribute. That's when you bother. Don't bother making ham sandwiches anymore, people. They're not going to heal you enough to matter. Remote turret control. I like this one. Update those. Yep. Protect current user. Yes, I like that. Go on. Remove the combat inhibitors. Yes, please. Now that they're on my side, let's do that. Activate. Love it. And then we could read more bureaucratic notes. More passive-aggressive red tape notes about these people, you know, being annoyed with each other. Activate the power moderator. Oh, no. And I did read that terminal, and I've already forgotten what the heck it said. Air circuit. Turbine. System initialization. Transformer distrib... What? Well, that don't make no sense. Okay, now you guys are both on at the same time. Oh, now you're both off. Turbine. Do you turn on and stay on? Nope, you sure don't. Hang on now. It must, okay. Reminder, reset process. Routing power to the assembly hangar. Okay, fine. Initialize the system, power the turbines, and then the air circuit, and then the transformer. Okay. Not that bad. Not that hard, man. Initialize the system, then the turbine, then the air circuit, and then the transformer. That'll get us the reset. Okay, look at us. We're doing it. We're pretty sneaky when we sneak. And that's how I would prefer to begin this experience. What is this music? It sounded like something from Star Trek for a second there. These turrets better be on my side. That's all I'm saying. I'm gonna need the help. I suspect. What's this? What's this thing? Requires key. Running while encumbered. Am I doing that? Ooh, yes, a little bit I am. Alright, well... What's a guy to do? Can I eat alien stir fry? Yes, I can. That already helped. butter, butter, bacon, carrots, celery, water, milk. Can you guys believe there was more for me to get, more for me to eat? Ham, a macchiato. I'll drink that. I'm carrying a lot of teas. And then, weapons-wise, I can drop that thing. Like, who needs it? Okay. Yeah, this is not up to my speed right now. We're just gonna... Is it calibrated Razorback? I don't know, man. We could probably just drop that. Yeah, we can. It's fine. I mean, I'm not using the, oh, what was that whole... There was that whole mod where you could get the guy to customize your equipment by removing legendary effects from weapons and armor and then attaching them to weapons and armor you wanted them on. You know, like, essentially crafting your own perfect little... Are you kidding me? Sorry, interrupted myself. Yep, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. We're just boosting our way. Oh, oops, wrong side of the ship. Turrets, hey, turrets, hey, turrets. No. Oh, God, that's annoying. Okay. Oops. Where am I? What? Are we back on the floor? Well, naturally we are. This isn't disorienting at all. Yeah. Who knew getting to the top of this platform was gonna take the most mental energy? Okay, Watchtower. I'm getting a little sick of this. Look at how many robots there are here. Oh, it's a shield generator. There we go. We did it. We're back. That thing's a little dangerous. Am I right? Maybe what I'll do... Because I don't think it'll set him off. Famous last words. I got a lot of grenades. Where are my mines? There we go. You know me, I'm not really like a mine person. But we know where these guys are coming from. We know what's gonna happen here. So nope, not what I meant. Nope, not what I meant. There we go. I can get the buttons. I can do it. Okay. We left a few mines for this guy. You know, for when he wakes up. It's a weird ship configuration. But, you know, sometimes the weird ones are fun. Yeah, WatchTerranFreeTower. That's right, Raven Swift. I'm going to see what happens when I try to interact with the various overlapping mechanisms of both the Watchtower paid mod by Kingath, which we're playing right now, and the Terran Armada, which we've completed the main quest for the Terran Armada. So we've got a lot of that stuff, at least access to a lot of that stuff unlocked. Okay, so I need to find a way up some more. Yeah, WatchTerranFreeTower. That's right. Free lanes, Watchtower, Terran Armada. These things interact a lot because they all flood the zone with stuff. And you know, Watchtower was bringing in multi-ship mechanics and different like weapon upgrade mechanics, and all kinds of stuff before the Terran Armada did some similar things. And I'm just wondering, how do they all play together? That's it. That's what we're doing. You haven't started Terran Armada. Come on, Raven Swift. What do you have? A life? What am I supposed to do here? Ah, extract. Like I'm juicing or something, right? Like I've just extracted the pulp of an orange, but hey, it's all good. Now we just leave and let the nasty mech show up and cause us problems. It's all good.
Right where we left it, huh?
Why are you always late?
I'm sorry. I really do get here as fast as I can.
So you say.
Mind giving me a lift back to Stardock? Oh, almost forgot to tell you. You remember that mech? This time, I made sure it wouldn't activate after we pulled the control node. It won't be bothering us again.
Oh.
Unless you reactivated it? I don't know why you would do that, but if you really wanted to, I guess you could. Anyway, come on. Let's get back to Stardock.
Yeah, I did not reactivate it, right? Here I was all geared up for the big boom, surprise, the mech is doing its thing fight. Guess not. Well, that's fine. Anticlimactic, but fine. Turrets are on my side. We're all good here, I guess. I just got to get out of this facility, and I don't think they're gonna let me just do that, are they? No freaking way. No. No, I gotta get out of this facility first. Okay. It's okay, I'll just show myself out. Somehow. How do I get out of here? Is it this door? It's looking kind of open. Alright, look what I did. I found the obvious exit, everybody. Don't tell me there's robots to fight on my way out this door. Alright, we did this one time here already. Unless there's a facility here that just builds robots. And this is not Terran Armada, so there shouldn't be. I should just be able to get out. Starfield's kind of interesting right now in that the general like trend has been to introduce a lot of mechanized, robotic enemies. Terran Armada and Watchtower lean on them pretty heavy. Lots of space encounters, lots of random attacks, lots of Radiant quests. And they all like to just pile on. If you notice when I was playing Terran Armada, Watchtower just kept showing up. The Watchtower drones just kept showing up. A lot. Alright, I think I can actually do the Stardock thing now. Yes, I can. Let's go. So, yeah, the attempt here is to just engage with a bunch of these mechanics at once. Alright, let's get there. My ship is such a juggernaut. Raven Swift, thank you for joining me. You strike me as the kind of person who enjoys building outposts and potentially ships. I haven't even really touched the outpost thing. I mean, I've done it one time for the Terran Armada DLC because it expressly asked me to.
I know, and I'm sorry, but I left the station unattended for good reason.
Did ya?
This person here...
How is Watchtower with the
one I told
update?
you about.
That's what I'm looking at right
If
here. It seems to be working pretty well.
Him. So you see, it really was a matter of
Outposts are
life and
frustrating for Raven Swift. Oh, that's not a good sign.
Thrilled about it, but you did do it for the right reasons. Your friend's safe, so I'll let it go. So you're Torin's friend, right? If you got some kind of grudge to settle with Watchtower, come talk with me. I think we can help each other.
I remember Harper now.
You're the boss.
Right, right, right. We can choose what order we want to do this in. Talk to me, Harper. Before I have to chase you down too far. Your bar's way down there.
First rule. This is my home, and you're a guest.
Can I turn on a light here?
Therefore, we
Well,
best behave
sorta.
ourselves. Don't worry, Harper.
It seems to be
We know
working
not to
pretty
cause any
well.
trouble.
Oh, really?
I'll hold you to that.
Well, that's
anyway,
dumb.
welcome to Stardock.
Sorry, Raven. Sorry. One thing I've never done in any of the Bethesda games I've built settlements and or whatever in, I've never really built them for resource gathering. I've just never been the farm builder type.
Long story short, me and Gren caught wind of Watchtower activity in the Altair system. A
Nice.
listening post. Frankly, it's got me worried.
I do like that in Watchtower we're a plucky band of people who just really, really don't like surveillance and people being disappeared. You know? Like, we're a plucky band of rebels fighting against a group that calls itself the government, but that black bags people and listens to everyone all the time, everywhere. I'm against it. Like, Watchtower is basically like, you know, Gitmo or something. So this is, you know, I do like the storyline on a basic level. It works for me.
I don't care if it's the Freestar Collective, pirates, or even this Watchtower. I don't want anyone snooping around near my home.
Couldn't agree more. Tell you what, Harper. How about we go investigate this listening post? We can grab any data it's collected, see what Watchtower have been poking their nose into, and then ensure the post is taken offline.
Really? Hey, if you can do that, I'll pay for your time.
Just popped up. Hang on. Can I just get rid of that, please? Thank you. Okay. We'll deal with it.
Oh, you don't know what a load off my shoulders that is. The listening post should be somewhere on Altair 3. Just shut the thing down
Am
and
I
retrieve
old?
anything useful.
Don't
and I'll make
answer
sure
that.
you're recorded properly.
Possibly it's my
We're on
age
it.
that makes me
Catch you
feel
later,
like
Harper.
Harper sounds like a child.
Okay, next stop. Gren's
Just a
workshop.
little bit. She's like, oh, thank you. Oh, she's got this cute little voice. It's like, huh. It's a little hard to take her seriously as like a threat to Watchtower when that's the voice we're hearing. But you know, don't judge a book by its speaker. Okay, Gren.
So you found him after all.
Sure did, and I've already explained how you're ex-Watchtower, so no need to be shy. You can
But
remove the
you
helmet.
didn't explain how he can just
There.
magic his helmet off.
Much better. Can I help you?
We're not going to get into it. You've seen me play Watchtower,
decent condition.
probably. If you're here
Should be an
watching,
easy
chances
install.
are you were there watching during the Watchtower thing. What has happened?
There. I think, yeah, I think we're done here. Installation complete. I've integrated the control node into this mainframe. It'll let you manage multiple ships.
Okay.
It should serve you well.
Right, here we go. Here we go. A fleet command system, I understand. Do I remember how it works? Oh god, I think I better do the tutorial.
Of course. This fleet command system I've fabricated. You should find it fairly intuitive.
Well, let's hope
Go ahead.
so.
Try it for yourself. Use the terminal and commission one of your other ships to your fleet.
What other ships do I have in my fleet? The Frontier, the Starborn Guardian, the Dionysus Booze Cruiser. That was a disaster. Alright, Starborn Guardian, I guess, could be sailing with me. Maybe it should be the Frontier. Assign crew. You know, Marika, you can... Delta. Torin. Torin, you can do this. Delta. So Delta is still supposedly a follower for me. I need to get out my my slate. Select the pilot. Well, it's gonna be.
And that's all you have to do. That vessel's now part of your fleet. Newly commissioned vessels will automatically follow your lead ship. But if you'd prefer different tactics, you can always change their orders.
Okay.
Keep in mind, at the moment, the command system can only handle one additional ship. But if you want, you can always switch a vessel out for another. I was about to suggest you assign a pilot, but I see you've already figured out how to do that yourself.
Made a good choice, too.
Congratulations. You now have an active fleet.
Okay.
Of course, it's only 2 ships, but in time,
Will it crash
with
the game
additional
though?
resources,
Seriously,
we can grow that number.
the Terran Armada stops me in the middle of a free lanes cruise, and then Watchtower jumps in on top of it all, and I have a fleet of ships, is everything going to be okay? I hope everybody's awesome, Jinja, but it's always hard to know, right? Unless people are talking about it. I myself am just, I don't know, feeling kind of low-key stressed out, and I couldn't tell you why for sure. It's just a general feeling right now. Maybe it'll pass.
Yeah, we owe you one, Gren.
Oh,
This should at least be
Gren.
enough to even the odds against any Watchtower patrols that come our way.
A little bit anyway.
Torin, I noticed your ship.
Ah, sorry. Yeah, I kind of trashed it, along with the skydrop system you installed into it.
I assume Torin has explained skydrops. You should install this one to a ship of yours. I've the feeling you will make for a better custodian for it than Torin. Yes, in theory. But I'd need specialized
Oh, please let me
components.
give you Watchtower components now.
Watchtower components.
Please let me give you
I
all
think
of
we
them.
could accommodate that. Thanks for the help, Gren.
Oh God, I don't want to carry them around anymore. I can
Great.
finally give
we
them
have
to
the
somebody.
ability to build up a fleet again.
Uh-huh.
We're finished here. Time to scope out the Watchtower post.
Uh-huh.
I'll be right with you. Just got to do a quick inspection of my ship first.
It's fair. Torrent. Grant, will you
I
take
am
some Watchtower
occupied,
components,
but
please?
I will listen.
5 Watchtower components.
No restock is required. All modules are fully loaded.
Yeah, but I want to give this stuff away. Oof.
That's why I'm here. And just a reminder, we have a skydrop unit ready for
Jinja.
installation.
Really? You know, Jinja, whenever you talk to me about work being tough, I know it is. I just do. Do we like my little scorpion-ish look here? I mean, it's missing a tail, admittedly, but I feel like this is a bit of a tail on it. You know, a bit, sorta. You know, we're gonna rename it. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do Ship Builder. And we're gonna... Well, I can rename it in here, can't I? Probably. If we exit... Upgrade ship, ship builder, inspect. Well, come on, there's a way to rename these things. Probably in builder. Flight check could be where? Rename ship, there you are. We'll just call it the Try that again. G. I do want... Yes, I want to rename it. Oh, so I have to hit that again. All right, sure. The Scorpion. It's a little dramatic. But I'm not calling it the Space Scorpion because that... No, the Scorpion. Confirm. Nope. Click on that button. Don't push that button. There we go. Yes. There we go. Nice. Yes. And then... Oh, the Frontier's looking basic. Really? I didn't do anything to the Frontier? The Dionysian Booze Cruiser's looking a little more beefy than the Frontier right now. Well, okay, it's fine. We're not going to do this on stream. Well, Ginger, I really hope that's true. I hope there is a light at the end of the tunnel.
I assume I'm dismissed.
Yeah, basically, Grin. I mean, I don't know your situation, but I know that life has a way of putting pressures on a person. Plenty of them. Alright, we got things to do, though. And we now have a fleet. So yes, yours truly will probably need to spend a little time getting better ships. Getting better ships on board. Of course, that is one of my favorite things to do, so, you know. Don't threaten me with a good time, Starfield. But for now, we have the, I think, completely vanilla Frontier following us around. Yeah, I think it'd be weird to have the Starborn Guardian following us. It just seems like it would be strange. I guess if we have Torin flying it, it's not that big a deal. He is Starborn, right? Okay. Investigate. Set course. You know what I like about Watchtower? It doesn't require me to go into that weird, like, free lanes mode to do my missions. Whereas the incursions for the Terran Armada, you have to cruise mode your way up to them.
We're still in one piece.
Alright, let's go Watchtower ground.
U-309 to any and all Freestar collective craft. You're under heavy fire.
They're jumping out of
Already our
here.
position on Altair 2. Not sure
Who
how
else
much
is
longer our
here?
outpost can hold on.
Enemy's jump
We don't have
drive is
much
offline.
time.
Target's shields are down.
Oh, how come I can't, like... there it was. There it was. Wait, took it a minute to, like, populate in. And I could dock with the Frontier. That's kind of interesting, right? That I could have a fleet of ships and I could dock them with each other and then I could go on board my other ship. You know, I guess it makes sense. Almost there. Okay. Anyway, where are we going? There it is. So we have a listening post. We're going to tackle the listening post. Yes. Yeah.
Settle down.
You know,
Agree.
I guess I don't know exactly what's bothering me, except for that life feels like it's... I don't know, for a while, things were a little unstable, and I was looking for you know what I mean? Like, I was hoping for something stable. That seemed like the goal. And I've gotten that. So, you know, Maslow's basic hierarchy of needs, I've met some things. But now I guess the thing that's always on my mind in the background is just like, all right, now things feel a little stuck. Like, we have stability, but I feel like I'm just sitting here grinding away to, I don't know, eat, sleep, you know, like, where's the joy? Where's, you know, what am I going to get excited about now?
Mm-hmm.
And I found a few
If
things.
have
You know,
a
you guys have
moment,
seen me messing
I'd
with
like
my
to
rusty
talk
old
about your
van and all
decision
that
not
business.
to turn the Terran robots against their masters.
Oh, okay.
As someone in a leadership position, I can empathize with having to make tough choices. I'm just curious how you came to your decision.
I used Eeny, Meeny, Miny, Mo. She's going to love that one. I went with my gut. Leadership. She'll like this one, I guess.
Ah, by the book then.
Look, she did.
People mock training manuals, but I find them handy regardless of the
I knew
situation.
she was going to like that.
I understand.
It's one of the reasons
temptation
she's
to
such an
set the robots to
uninspiring
frenzy.
romantic partner.
They were military weapons and would be held in military facilities. But I believe shooting a defenseless target may violate certain statutes.
Yeah, thanks for the
And
breakdown,
it's
Sarah. It
possible
was a
there were
little bit more
civilian
about me
personnel
just
that
not
could have been
knowing who I
harmed
was
in the
about to put on the
aftermath.
other end of a gun. Like, it was a potentially genocidal act, yes.
And I support your temperance. It would have been easy to mete out your revenge given they brought the war to us.
Yeah.
Regardless, I'm sure this isn't the last we've heard from the Terrans. While
Well,
at
probably not.
Constellation, our primary directive
Wow, she's
is
really going with
exploring.
this.
Part of that journey means tangling with the occasional hostile.
Uh-huh.
My only hope is that those occasions are few and far between.
Okay. You know, I think they're trying to give us like a posh Lara Croft-esque person in Sarah. And, you know, in a lot of ways, job done. But man, I never found Lara Croft quite as stuffy and insufferable as Sarah Morgan. Did I say that? Hang on. I actually want a companion to follow me around. This is going to be a serious fight. So, aid. Isn't it in aid that we find the thing, the controller? Maybe not. Maybe it's in, like... Probably not. Miscellaneous, probably. No. And it's not here. It could be in notes. I have a lot of notes in here. It's not in weapons, right? There it is. The gang's all here control is in weapons. All right. Command all followers. Sarah Morgan, 31. Oh, that's her affinity? I was like, well, that's weird for them to give her an age. Neutral, not angry. Set as main companion. Yes. Okay, that's fine. How come she's not... Is she white? Hang on. Sarah, are you going to back me up here or what? She talked to me here. Is she still up here on the bridge? Yes. Okay.
What can I help you with?
Are you ready to head back out?
Always. Point the way and we'll be off.
Morgan is now your main active... Okay, cool. There we go. At least somebody's following me around. Delta's supposedly here somewhere. But that Robo Boy has been scarce. Like... He's a really decent companion, very tanky and all that business, but like where is he hiding? He's on the ship. I think I have him assigned as crew. I guess he could be hanging out here. It'd be a weird spot for a robot to want to spend all his time is in the mess hall. Marika? Well, hey.
Did you need something?
Yeah, actually.
Any news to share? I'm ready to go, Captain.
Sweet. I need to get them better stuff. This is boring, Marika, but okay. Let's just get out there.
Doesn't look like much, but we should certainly take a look around.
All right, we got 2 followers. Alright, who's landing? You never know, right? I'd say that's the listening post. I also can't tell who landed. Must have been over... Oh, there they are. Do I have any kind of a snipery type weapon? A little hard to place that ship. That's not much of a sniper weapon, but it gives me a little zoom in. It's not a very familiar silhouette. It's not obvious who that is for sure. You know what? We're gonna take the old runabout. Let's go. Now these listening posts are always pretty wild to attack because they often have like a mech defending them. This one might even have a couple. You know, I think maybe I should get my Terran Armada robot companion to help me even the score. Should we see? Should we see if I can? Like, if we go to weapons and we go to the gang's all here, can I ask crew members, Marika Delta, teleport to me? He is now following me. Wow, that was easy.
Studying records. Confused by historical prevalence of moon landing achievement assessed. Unremarkable. Poor execution. Compiling list of notable human errors.
Wow. Delta, you were... Tell Delta about the moon landing?
A little bit of cold never hurt anyone, right?
Inaccurate.
This is the thing we're supposed to do?
Stated word. Unremarkable. Pointless. Still applicable. Human vanity project. Proving self-worth with small achievement.
Oh, so he does
One
get it.
small step for man.
I thought I was going to have to
Agreed.
explain that part, but he gets it. It's a vanity product, yes. Astrodynamics, sure.
Distance between Luna and Earth. 238,900 miles. Time from race inception to landing. Roughly 298,030 years.
Are you going to calculate how many
Humanity
miles a
traveled
year?
Roughly 0.8 miles per year from Earth to landing. 0.8 miles per year deemed insufficient rate of travel for celebration. Must travel.
Okay,
to
this is
Luna.
kind of cracking me up.
Point must be proven. Sending coordinates. Confirmed. Saving conversation for later use.
Interesting. This is... We have some interaction with Delta as a follower, where we're going to have a whole conversation about whether the moon landing was pointless. Okay. Well, this is a dark little spot here. I can't really see to the interior too well, but I can see... Okay, who's landing now? Where? Oh, there's somebody. Who do you suppose that is? Is that a watchtower ship? It might be. You know what would be fun? Is if it was one of these bounty hunters that land every once in a while and release Ecliptic to come and track you down. It'd be kind of fun to watch the Ecliptic step into this mess. It's like, come and get me, guys. You're not going to like what you've walked into. If the movie was from the Ecliptic perspective, it would be like some kind of tag and bag gone horribly wrong, where they're going after a target, they don't know enough about it, there's some group of hardened mercenaries, and it turns out that the situation they end up in is a real crap show. I mean, I've seen that movie a few times, right? I'm not sure. Ginger, you ask an excellent question. I would like to get to the bottom of that. My ship has a tendency to just absolutely wipe everything out so fast that I tend to just blow everybody up before I can tell what. You know what I mean? Well, how do you like that?
Evaluating threat level.
These guys are tough.
Technician requested. Damage detected.
I mean, thankfully he's bad at climbing a hill, and they park their base in the bottom of
Structural integrity
the
compromised.
hole. Yeah, easy does it now.
Target
He's
acquired.
on his last legs here, folks. We can do this.
Structural integrity.
I'm not even using my Starborn powers. See, I'm playing fair. Okay. This is not the best. I'm realizing. The turrets can hit me and I can't hit them. That's not my favorite. Okay, where even are these turrets? There's one over here. Yeah, I can't hit that. I don't have the reach. I like this robot slowly rolling down the hill. Oh no, is that Marika? Girl, you're buried in the moon dust. Who do we shoot at? Okay, hey, look at that. Look at Sarah and what's his name, Delta go. Look at you guys. Look at you. Look at my plucky little band.
Cowards.
Exactly. I see you. Man, I need a better sniper weapon. This isn't bad, but it's not great. Do I seriously not have the ability to put a scope on this thing? Yeah, I can't see jack. Apparently we gotta get up close and personal here. This is just dark. Okay, bud.
I'm going to
Can I still not hit this guy? Look, there. We actually can hit them. We just have to hit them. Alright. Whoa! Okay, we're okay, we're good at knocking them out when we finally figure out where. Okay. I'm basically just aiming for where the shots are coming from, buddy. Stand back up. Spray a few more shots my way. It's pretty tough. Stop these guys. Okay, my people are still on their feet. That's good. There's still somebody over here. Still somebody over here. Dang, look at how dark this is. Oops. Oops, oops, oops. This is too dark. Can I do something about this? Display. Brightness. Let's give it a little more. You know what I mean? A little more brightness. But it didn't help that much. I mean,
set aside anything useful and just leave the rest.
well, sure, Sarah. Do they think I'm like a child? That I need that kind of advice? I mean, I think Sarah just mansplained keeping useful things and leaving things that aren't useful to me.
Congratulations.
That isn't one. She just Sarah-splained it. We can fly! Alright, I don't need to run all over this base, combing it for every single drop of resource that it ever had, but there are a few things I want to do. Like, for example, let's find that mech we downed. He's bound to have dropped some stuff, right? This is pretty low gravity here, I sense. Okay, big boy. What do we got? What I like, one of the things I like, is that at some point you can upgrade your sky drops to drop like mechs to fight for you, which is pretty fun. It's pretty fun to drop a mech. Buddy, really? Did you decide that we must have run off? Okay. You don't have Watchtower installed in your current playthrough, huh? It definitely is a busy mod. It is busy inserting itself into whatever else you got going on pretty often. Where is this guy? Is that him? It was! That was basically a blind shot. I'm surprised I got it, frankly. Okay, now I remember. Ugh. Okay, so this releases another mech, I believe. I can't get in there, but I think another mech comes out of that door, and I think I'm supposed to go in this way over here. Also, I wonder what somebody hit me with. Is this like radiation damage or something I suffered over here?
All that junk you're hauling is seriously slowing you down.
Would you like to carry some for me, Sarah? Are you volunteering your services? I think you are.
Yeah? I'd be happy to carry a few things for you.
Okay, okay. She literally has nothing on board. Well, that's a little crazy. Can't I should at least give her like a decent weapon then or something, shouldn't I? Ooh. Okay, that'd be funny. Well, I will put this in her inventory because I'm not using it. In fact, you know what? I'll let her use this thing. What's it do? Well, whatever it does, I like it. Uh-huh. And then, well, that got me underweight. And then if I look at Sarah, she's got these two weapons. This one takes 1.5 laser blah blah blah. Okay. Ammo 1.5 laser blah blah blah. Can we just yeah. And then we'll go to Sarah and we'll go to weapons and we will equip it. There. There you go, Sarah.
Bye-bye.
Well, that should be fun, watching her use that thing to dispense, you know, justice. Only a listening post password can unlock. Okay. So we have to find the key card. It's laying around here somewhere in the pitch black darkness of night. God, I don't remember where these key cards are at, honestly. But I do think you can just find them laying somewhere on a thing around here, if I remember right. It's like it It might even be just on this table over here. I can't remember. There's no power for that switch. It's weird that it's so dang dark. Right? Okay. Investigate the watchtower listening post. Yeah. And that's all we're gonna get, huh? So we gotta find a way in. And it's gonna have to be a card or a password or a thing, so we're looking for one of those. God, I honestly don't remember where we're supposed to find it. It got darker here at this watchtower listening post. It got even darker than it already was. Maybe the card is laying around here. I can't remember. Oh, yeah, I don't recall where it is. Well, this slows this down a bit. It's not like any of these guys dropped it. And it didn't come off of the mech. So it's not like, you know, we had to boss fight our way to that one. It's not here on any of these guys. You know what? It might be up on one of these towers. I can't remember for sure, but I think it might be up on one of these towers. Simple enough to find out, right? Where am I? Okay. There we go. No, don't overshoot it. The gravity is really low here. Alright, do we have a card up here? I mean, there are some things. I don't see an ID card. This, by God, I cannot for the life of me remember where it was last time either. Take an emergency power cell. Maybe we could power that gate with it or something. Of course I'm overloaded. Just kind of a given. I guess it could be down here. Guys. Where's this stupid ID thingy? Is it over here?
Carrying enough clutter there, or should we find some more?
Okay, you know what, Sarah? You keep talking. I'm gonna make you carry it. Okay, I think what I have to do is open the door and find the key card in there. I think that's what I have. Yes, that is ringing a bell. I think I have to power this switch. Power required. Yes. Sure. Where is power required? Okay, so this thing is here. Where do I add the power, folks? Okay, I think I'm remembering now. I get in here somehow. Ah, there we are. All right. So we add the power. Hold the thingy. We hope there's not a whole mech in there. Nope. Okay, good. I think this is where we find the key card. Good lord. Just too much stuff to grab around here. Oh, I guess I can get in through this side grate. Okay, I mean, I guess this is one way to do it. Apparently we're in. Or did I just think that? What is the point of coming in here? Ah, here we are. There's an opening in the floor. Alright, got it. Well, I think I need to pass some weight off.
Adjusting.
Delta?
Delta interest. Preparing item transfer.
Cool. Good. What can I hand Delta? I mean, I guess I could hand him all the resources. How about that? There we go.
Ending conversation subroutine.
That's right. We're gonna save. Well, hi. Hi. Well, hey. Oops, I'm not gonna do this. There we go. Honestly, you feel bad for these guys. Okay. You know, they're just trying to pay some bills. I mean, we were just talking about this. The pressures of life and whatnot. Okay, clearly. There's a person up here. I can almost see them. Ugh. There we go. Okay. These Watchtower guys trying to pay the bills, they sign on to some company. It's full of a bunch of stupid rules and bureaucratic blah blah blah, and they're having to deal with everybody else's passive-aggressive little notes all the time. Everybody's getting CC'd on emails constantly. They're all expected to take these, like, cybernetic upgrades. And then, you know, the whole time, they're up against superhumans. Yeah, they've got their procedures and stuff like that, but, you know, somebody like me comes in here, stops time, basically, and they're just walks right through this whole place. Ugh. What a gig. Yikes. I would not. It's like being a stormtrooper for the Empire or something. I suppose it's great right up until somebody rolls in and just wipes everybody out. Actually, it doesn't seem great. It seems fine. You know? It seems okay. Alright, we're taking things. We're taking things. Is this a container? Not really. Okay. Well, you know. Well, we've refreshed our minds. That's for sure. I'm not great at using mines. I've heard, I remember during the Starfield promo days when developers were talking about how they like to fly above people and drop mines on them. You know, it sounds cool, but I've never quite pulled that off. Locate the broadcast array. Okay. Deal with the watchtower array.
Okay, array time. Doubt'll be too tough.
Who is here? There is still an enemy present, apparently. Probably a turret? Because what else would it be? Or it's an enemy that's actually outside. That could be a thing too. Here, I'm gonna go up here. I bet we're not gonna find anything. But just on the off chance that it's somehow worth it.
Might as well take what we can.
Exactly. Sarah gets it. And she's at least she's not telling me, you know, only take what's useful. Leave behind things that aren't useful. It's like, yeah, I know. This guy. See, this is why you don't want to be a watchtower dude. You end up phased through some stairs doing that. Rough career choice. Honestly, I do not envy it. Would not recommend. If they have a union, it's terrible. It's a bad one. Not a good union. All right. How do I get back out of here? Do I have to leave the same way I came in? Okay, so yeah, I've been here. Oh, well. And I was gonna leave without all of this ammo. That's just not right. I think I can get out this way. Yes, I can. All right. Now, what do you want to bet? There's going to be more of them out here. I think there will. So, let's see. Aid. I'm suffering from a thing I would like to not suffer from. Let me find something that cures it. I'm going to drink that. I mean, this cures everything a little bit, but come on, I've got to have a designated thingy. I'll drink some of that. I think I saw it at the very... Where were you? There. Heal gel. I think... Hang on. Extreme ambient cold. I mean, I thought heal gel was supposed to... Double malt whiskey had to warm me up. Yeah, this could be problematic. We got 2 mechs. Also... Just don't get in my way, people. Okay, don't jump in the way as I fire at this mech. We're just gonna stay in here. I don't see why not. Pretty interesting though, isn't it? To hear the mech narrating its fight. Like, is there some reason that you should announce how you're doing, mech? Maybe I'm supposed to throw a sky drop out there. I don't know. Do you think that's what's supposed to happen here? Something tells me I'm supposed to do that. Let's try it. Let's try it. Throwables. Okay. Do I go to a skydrop suitcase again? Is that what did it last time? I don't remember exactly how this worked. So let's go with something like ammo. Any chance the skydrop stuff is here? No. Throwables, I didn't see it. We're gonna look one more time before I give up on that. Okay, no. Weapons. No. Okay. It's got to be here in my inventory, right? Not seeing it. Okay. What about aid? Aid's pretty overloaded, so it could be hiding in here somewhere. I don't see it though. Damn, this is gonna be a minute. Yeah, we passed where skydrop would be the first word. Skills, powers, star map, ship. Gosh, guys, I don't really know how to activate the whole skydrop thing, apparently. So we're just gonna use a bunch of ammo on these punks.
System integrity at risk. Damage detected.
Damage detected, I should think so. We're gonna have to remember how to do skydrops at some point, because it would be faster to throw a bomb at them, I guess, right? So what, already right there? How we doing, everybody? How we doing? Am I even hitting this guy? Apparently I'm not. He is standing down there in the middle of those two mechs, just taking pounding from them. Who was doing that? Was it Delta? This thing trying to walk on up here. This reminds me of RoboCop. You know, you remember the big bad enemies in RoboCop. Technician requested. That's nice.
I think we cleared them out.
All it takes is just a non-stop eternity of ammunition and you're good.
They've got any weapons?
Oh my god. I have a crew of people with me and they can't watch my six. One dude. Who else is here? Somebody's still here, everybody. Let's loot some robots. Cool. Cool, I guess. Whoa, easy does it. I can tell from the sound of the fans that this thing's asking kind of a lot. Oops. Yeah, that was me, but hang on. We can just get a handle on how to shoot you over these. There's like, it's like a railing. How is that such good cover? How is a railing like this such good cover? Alright. Well, I think we did the thing, everybody. We did the thing for Watchtower. Huzzah. There's our little buggy. Drive! I don't know who's landing. Like I said, it's kind of fun when it's mercenaries landing to try and collect a bounty on you, because I usually take the wanted attribute. Oh yes, the scorpion. I don't know why Watchtower would even want to tangle with this thing. It is so beast mode. Let's go. I'm having fun. Just a just basic update here as far as people wondering if I'm having any fun. Yeah, this is fun. Not too bad. Not too shabby.
All thrusters firing. Stay in orbit or jump. Your call.
That's my little buddy. That's the Frontier.
This is Faraday's budget tours. I have a request from people on the ship to talk with an actual ship captain. I'd appreciate it if you have the time. But if you don't, that is really alright.
Oops, I'm getting
You
out of
are
my
under
seat.
no
Oh, I
obligation
don't like
to
that. I
respond.
wish the mechanic for answering a hail and getting out of the seat weren't the same button. You know, I suppose I could reassign that button, couldn't I? But it's just like how long you hold it. That's the difference. You got to tap it to answer the hail. You hold it, you're getting up out of the seat. I like that idea, Ginger.
Surprise you returned a hail.
A chill run is, I think, a little more possible with the sky lanes, free lanes, whatever they're calling it, update.
Are you sure
You
you're
could
up
just
for
use
this?
that a lot.
This is
What the heck?
fun crowd.
I like how they want to talk to an actual ship captain. And so, because I feel bad for whoever this captain is, who they're not regarding as one, I'm going to go ahead. I might regret this, but ask away.
The friendly captains agreed. Let's try and leave a good impression.
Faraday's budget tours.
First question.
Is being a ship captain non-stop thrills and excitement like living in that movie Return of the Interceptor?
Kinda.
Oh, I was kind of hoping there would be thrills all over the place.
I mean, I think there's the
I am
ever-present
sure the
danger
captain
of
is really busy
radiation
and may
exposure
not
in
have time
space.
for all your questions.
There's no way the ships,
If you can afford your
these ships
very
have
own
enough
ship,
shielding.
You must be super
There
well
just
off.
isn't.
You single? Oh dear lord.
Nice. Singling in the market. Maintains his prices, certainly.
Articulate and wealthy. Intriguing. Next question.
This lady is forward.
Space is a lawless mess. If you could make the damn politicians fix one thing about it, what'd it be?
for the, welcome break. I got a question. Is it true captains have someone in every port? You know, a special someone? For l'amour? Or You don't have to answer that.
Yes. What an interesting question. Go on, tell us, Captain.
Okay, Sarah. Space travel is just like the romance novels, except juicier. Do I want to stoke her fantasies like that? Yes, let's do
I
that.
knew it. I knew it.
There you go, lady.
That's all.
You're welcome.
Everyone settle back in your seats. A copy
You're
of the
welcome.
bomb? You have
Now
the
she can
patience of a
now she
saint.
can go on
This
with her
talk
life,
is very
believing that
energetic.
that is a thing
Give some
out there
credit
for
giving
real.
them such an authentic
She'll
experience.
live a richer
This is your
life.
captain speaking. We're about to head to
Oh
our
wow, I
next
got paid for that?
destination.
Dang,
Remember,
my
we'll
appearance
be
fee.
in Neon in 5 days, so don't spend all your money yet. Astral Lounge, here I come. Dear Lord.
Yeah, agreed. Okay, that was an interesting diversion. Deal with the Watchtower Array. Oh yeah, duh, right. Let's go. We about to blow this up. You know, Ginger, if you do an Explorer build with all the stuff installed, like let's say you do Watchtower and Terran Armada, I get the feeling if you're in cruise mode, you're going to run into both of them a lot. Which could be, I mean, if you like some action, go for it, right? Mm-hmm. Where is the Watchtower Array? Like, I see a quest marker, but... Oh, is that in a... Wow. Okay. How do I... Well, that's the frontier. Oops. We did it! Okay, not that surprising that there's a drone.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Eat fleet, Watchtower.
I'm disabled.
We just need to find the intel slate for Harper and components for Gren. Oh, and the computer cores too. Then back to Stardock we go.
Right. Okay. Search the array wreckage. Did I not do that? Oh. A UC Navy vet. Right. I like that.
Delta, I've thought about what I was trying to say.
Somebody with a lot of training.
Laser timer.
See, when I think of a
What I meant
like
was
just
that
a
all
playthrough
life
that's
is important. And I don't
kind of
think
just
your
a
solutions are
free
as
for all. I
efficient
think
as
of
you say.
more of like a Freestar Collective
Sometimes it's better to be
type
nice
character.
and
You know,
convince them to do what you want
somebody
instead
kind of Han
just killing them.
Solo-esque.
Interesting hypothesis.
But
Isn't it? If you want,
I
let's
like the
sit down,
UC
Nigel.
Navy vet. That's pretty cool.
No, Delta, that's not what I meant.
Of course. Apologies. Have much to learn from leaders such as you. Research deems Sarah Morgan as wise.
Wise. Well, I guess I've had some experience.
Wow. Initial emotional manipulation attempt
This will take a
successful.
while.
Nice, Delta. It's interesting to have Delta be such a transparent AI. Here we go. XUC Navy, just cruising through the universe. The backstory's nice. And I suppose that's one of the promising things about a game like this, is a person really could, like if you just need an escape, you could sit down at this game and just sail into the galaxy and see what you ran into, and there'd be some stuff. You know? You wouldn't have to chase a main storyline. As far as escapism goes, that's pretty viable. Am I right? And maybe that's what you're thinking of it, Jinja. I mean, you were talking about being a little stressed at work.
Nice work.
I get that. This Ryujin stealth suit, it's alright. It's okay. It's less clunky looking to wear than the typical spacesuit to me, so I like it for that reason. Alright. Helmets. Guess I don't remember where I picked that one up. Throwables. You know what? I probably don't need 26 impact grenades. Or any fragment mine, or any cryo mine, or any inferno mine. I don't need 33 shrapnel grenades. I'll just keep, like, some incendiaries. It's fine. There we go. Look at that. Drop some weight right there, and then we could do resources. We could store them all. And we could do... I guess we could do aid. 8 packages of Chunks wine, really? And I've got a bunch of beer on me. Some vodka. I'm definitely packing around more stuff than I need to. Alright, that helped. We're not overloaded. We will head down. We'll do the thing. See, it got dark in here again. Dang it. When I first logged in, this was nice and bright. The way it's supposed to be, and now it's all dark as heck again. I don't know. The lighting is just sometimes it just feels like it's too dark right now. Whatever my lighting settings are. Yeah. Low on space. Delete some existing
Harper
saved.
and Brennan on our antics.
Really? Okay, hang on now. If I go to load, okay, that's fine. I can like delete. Yes. I mean, I don't see why I need to hang on to any of these. Why am I so low on space, though? I mean, this is a New Game Plus character. I don't have other playthroughs, just this one. So weird, right? Okay, we'll go to Harper first. Hello. Okay, I guess we gotta come around the bar. That seems rude to me, but okay, I will invade her professional space here.
Everything all right?
Hello, person with the voice I have a hard time taking seriously.
Good to see you back. Any news on that listening post?
Here you go.
So, what's the story behind the slate? Gonna fill me in on the details?
She
Oh,
sounds a little like Sarah
Ran into
Silverman.
Watchtower on the ground, fighting space
Maybe
over
that's
an
whose
array.
voice she reminds me
Got
of.
some data. You should run Gren's algorithm on the slate.
You seem confident. There's something good on here?
You could say that. It explains how Watchtower uses arrays for spying. They have them in most systems.
Let's see. Loading up the slate.
It's interesting to have Delta in the background of the Watchtower game. That's fun. Okay, loading up the slate, and then... Oh, okay, good. I was like, seems like there's still an interaction happening here.
Gren warned me about that. Ah, son of a bitch, that was fast. Slate already wiped itself, but I did grab a location for another listening post. Here, take this. The location's on there. You know, if you find more intel slates, chances are I can find more post locations for you.
Is it just me?
Some credits for your work. You earned them. And hey, you want to smash out more listening
I'm gonna
posts?
finish that thought, I
More
promise.
than happy to assist with that. Watchtower really is hunting you. These listening posts, any system that has one, makes you vulnerable to ambush.
Yeah, I know. The ambushes happen a lot.
seen this kind of tech before. Gren's got a few. Bit above my pay grade. But let me hold on to it. Got some ideas. Thanks for stepping up. You've more than earned the right to come and go as you like. Anytime you need it, you're welcome to call Star.
So
home.
another interesting thing
Okay.
between the
Onward to
Terran
Grim.
Armada DLC and Kingath's paid Watchtower mod is they both give you a star station that, you know, a populated star station. Now the Kingath mod has a star station that evolves over time, and I don't know that that's what happens in the Bethesda version. I think the Bethesda version is just kind of pre-stocked with all the NPCs. They're already there. They're already living their lives. They're already like ready to just kind of dish out the side quests that they're ready to dish out. You know, just kind of set. This one, the more you invest in Watchtower, the more this place changes and evolves. And it's really hard to say which one's the better approach, but they both give you a space, you know, a specific space station with a bunch of new opportunities, I guess. Kind of interesting. All right. Now, so far, I haven't, like, here we've been playing for a couple hours, and I haven't yet made a ton of overlap happen. But it was, like, during the Terran Armada thing, there was a lot of Watchtower incursion, like, a lot of Watchtower showing up in the middle of trying to just do the Terran Armada stuff. So, I get the feeling, if I return to a Terran Armada Radiant quest, we'll get a lot of Watchtower stuff jumping in on it.
Something
If
wrong?
I do the free lane stuff, we'll get a lot of Watchtower jumping in on it. So, and you have to do the
I
free lane
concur.
stuff to do the
more
Terran Armada
components
stuff.
like this
So.
that you bring me, the more things I can construct. Supply me with more of these components. I'll do my best to build useful things for you.
Okay, here you are.
Is that a Watchtower computer core? Huh. With enough of these, I could pull blueprints to offer you upgrades or even new sky drops.
Oh, we already know all about them. A real wealth of information. At least until they erase themselves, that is.
Feel free to bring me cores like this, and I'll do what I can. For now, I'll get back to my tasks.
Excellent job as always. You're a natural. Time to get back to the grind. Let's beef up our fleet and prepare for any Watchtower trouble. Should I tag along, or would you rather go solo? You got it.
Sure.
Adventure awaits.
He's got a decently beefy suit himself there, but I need to give some people some upgrades. Maybe we'll put Sarah in the fancy suit. I realize the Constellation suit fits her character pretty well, but I guess Marika could be in the fancy suit, but it's kind of not what I have in mind for her. We have a lot of followers. 100% secure contraband storage. Okay. Let me see. Interesting. So, oh, I see. So if I go to inventory, my inventory, great. I think I put all the contraband out of my inventory, but my ship's inventory still has it, right? Probably. And I don't want to steal stuff from Gren. This stuff's all definitely his. Apparently we would be stealing if we took any of it. I kind of wondered if that was going to get, like, updated, if that was just an accident. But no, apparently it's intentional that this is Gren's stuff, don't touch it. Oh, and as far as upgrading our ships go, Torin is saying to do that. How much do we want to do that on stream? Do you guys want to watch me turn the Frontier into something that would actually be a decent fighter? And not just a distraction in space? Might be kind of fun, I guess. But it doesn't get us a lot. You know what? We don't really need that. Since the one ship we do fly, it's just so based. Right? Anyway. I think we could talk to her about ship upgrades or repairs or both. Deep cover? Yeah, right. Oh, we've got a couple major incursions. Majors, minors. I want to get further into speak to Torin. I want to get further into the Watchtower stuff. Follow Harper's leads. We could talk to Delta about the moon landing. That's interesting. We're definitely gonna do that. Right now, I don't feel like spending what time we've got left on Delta stuff. But does he... Is there some kind of an affinity thing you gain with him that matters? Like, what does it do? Also, I really wish I could customize his loadout. I'd like to at least be able to hand him a different weapon. I understand if I can't, like, change his outfit, because what outfit? But, like, he only packs the gun he packs. It feels like I should be able to hand him something. Alright, so following Harper's leads. Let's jump to Vega. Alright. And on Vega, we have what? A listening post? Alright. I think we got one more listening post in us. And then I think I'll beef up the fleet a little, and then what we'll do is we'll take a few things we've gained from Watchtower, and we'll go back to Terran Armada play, and we'll see what we get. We'll see what it does for us. Is it just me, or is we're getting a little bit of that, you know, that next gen stutter. Look at it. Look at that. It's a thing. It's happening. Oh. What? Too many followers? Like, what exactly is happening here? Autosave. Literally 30 seconds ago. I'll leave the autosave on there. What do you suppose? Oh, wow, it's pretty bad. Look at it. It's like every few seconds there's a glitch. Like a stutter. Oh. Wow. What? That's new. Do I have too many followers? Yep. Every so often there's a slowdown. Weird. I don't like it. Can my computer really not keep up with Starfield? I mean, I know it's modded, but come on now. Hang on. Am I loaded? Overloaded? I am not. I'm not even close. Okay. Ooh. I mean, I could move. I could dismiss Torn if I need to. But I'm curious. If I get out of the ship, does that change anything? Yeah, it does. Look, there's no more of these frozen frames. Who is landing? Who knows, right? Who knows? We'll take the Rev 8. I realize that it's a little basic of me to still be rocking the Rev 8 when there are so many other vehicle options. And I basically never do upgrade it. Ooh, this thing looks good. Sorry boys. I don't know what they are, but that was a nasty group of something I just ran through. Yikes. Steamy, smoky stuff. Jeez.
Hostile escaped. Recommended increase in combat training.
That is a mech. It's looking the
No
other way.
hostiles detected.
That's interesting. Am I that sneaky? I am wearing my Ryujin stealth suit. Huh. I think we're stealthy right now. Too stealthy for this mech, apparently. He is, you know, he is a little big, right? How did I do that though? How did I sneak around this guy? I guess I'll take it. I wish I had a scope with night vision right about now.
Hostile proximity.
Feel that? Something's going.
Uh-oh. That's not supposed to be what's going on. There we go. Alright, let's go. Boom. 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 Dude, just drop. There we go. There's likely to be somebody charging out of this door. Who is that? There we go. What? Wait. Oh no. Let's get in here. Oh lordy. Requires a key, huh? Where am I supposed to find that key? Hey, bud. Are you coming out here? That'd be kind of interesting. I need a key to get in, but something tells me they can come out here if they want to. Guess it could be wrong. Okay. What? Who is shooting me?
Structural integrity compromised.
Somebody up there.
Re-evaluating threat level.
Somebody up here is sniping at me.
Combat protocols disengaged.
Where are you? Oops,
Next time.
dang it.
Your jetpack.
There we go.
System integrity at risk.
There. I like this. I like sniping him from the rooftop.
Area
Nice
secure.
and role reversal here. And these, it's, the Varoom weapons are still ridiculous. They're still the most ridiculous.
Registered. Technician requested.
Here we go. Alright. Torin, okay. Don't sneak up on me like that, Torin. Now, do I have any mines? No, I got rid of them all. It would have been kind of fun to throw some mines around out here, because we all know we're going to get jumped. Okay, let's check for some kind of key card. I mean, one assumes it's on one of these guys somewhere, right? I don't go in this way, do I? I guess it's not impossible. Since they opened this door. No. Okay, so I can't go through that way. That's not how this is gonna work. Watchtower components, Watchtower intel. I mean, nice. I don't think that actually satisfies the quest. So how do I get in there, right? Let's check this dude. Haven't found anything on here. Unlock. So I found the password somewhere? Huh. Wonder where. Let's just get in here and take this guy out. This guy. Real. I have to digi-pick my way. Well. I don't love this. A lot of possible combinations here. Alright, we'll do that one, that one, and that one. Oh, dang it. I don't need it there. It's fine. We do the array connection. Oh, right. This is the two-parter. You go to the listening post. You locate the array. Backup arrives. Oh, hi everybody. We'll try it again. It was just an advanced one. This shouldn't have been so hard. Gee, mini though. Come on now. Game? Okay. No? That looks so promising. There we go. Shouldn't have been so hard, right? What am I doing? Nope. Nope, not trying to start something here. I wanted the credits. Nope, I'm not trying to do that. Exit me back off of here. You don't have to go through the animations. Just let me back out. Just let me stop this. Just back me out of here. Good God. I wanted this cred stick. I wanted this cred stick. Whew, man. Hey, some mines. Cool. I'll take them. Okay, everybody, you ready for a fight? There's gonna be one, you know. You know how it is. Hello. I know there's gonna be backup. No? Alright. Hey, that's fine. Alright. Then let's... How is this... How... Yes. Alright, we're destroying a watchtower array. We're gonna do some more, I don't know, components or something. I do like how straightforward this basically is. We blow it up, people show up, we blow them up. We can fast travel to the thing. They immediately show up.
Enemy's grav drive out of commission.
Yeah, their grav drive? Yeah, I'd say their grav drive's out of commission. Along with every other thing that could be out of commission. Okay, watchtower drone. Watchtower intel, blah 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 blah. Alright, and now we can check in with Harper. Do our jump. Ooh. Fun times.
Grav drive spinning down. Systems green.
Watchtower is definitely about building strength. It is definitely, like, there is something about Watchtower that is complementary to any difficult playthrough, because it's attempting to make you pretty OP. By the time you're done with it, you should have some serious stuff at your disposal, right? And the Terran Armada is a pretty difficult little chapter. Like 100% it is. I had to basically like Starborn cheat my way through that entire thing. It was tough.
Can't stay away, huh? Hey, got some news for you.
Mm-hmm.
That computer core you gave me, I asked an old friend to help me poke around inside it, see what data we could find.
She's good at making friends. Who is his friend?
Oh, just someone I knew from Neon. His name's Shadowline. That's not his real name, of course. It's more like an alias. He's a cyber runner. You know, hacking, cybersecurity, digital warfare,
She
all that good
sounds
stuff.
like
We kept in contact after I left Neon. Good guy.
Penelope von Schweetz from Wreck-It Ralph. That's what her voice sounds like.
Sure did. Now, I already knew Watchtower likes to dabble in cybernetic tech. One look at Gren gives that away. But what I didn't know is just how varied and niche their tech can be. Body mods, organ replacement, and a whole series of neuroamps.
Organ
If Watchtower ever
replacement.
commercialized, they put Ryujin out of business. Anyway, what we managed to pull data on is blueprints for some of Watchtower's neuroamps. Only basic models, but still, nothing to thumb your nose at. Not me, no. First, I asked Gren if he could build them, but he said something about him being engineer, not a doctor, which got me thinking. I just so happen to know a few doctors, and at least one who has experience in cybernetics, Dr. Lane.
Okay.
So I asked if she'd mind joining us here. She agreed.
Harper
And
is
now
well connected.
We got a medic to treat ailments.
Here I was
Also,
saying it
she
was
can
hard to take her
research and build
seriously, but the
Watchtower
girl
spec
is pulling in
neuroamps.
favors.
Not bad, huh? If you're interested, go to the new infirmary and talk to
The
Dr.
new
Lane.
infirmary.
She can fill you in on the specifics.
All right,
Now,
so
anything I
we
can
can
help
get
you with?
neuroamps. I'll give her some intel.
You're gonna give me a peek or not?
Didn't I? Here you go.
Let me plug in and see what comes up.
Fade to black.
We're done.
Dramatic.
Slate had intel on a post way out on the edge. I've sent what we extracted to your nav. Good luck with your post hunting.
Way out on the edge.
More intel?
Sure.
Time to see where Watchtower's been snooping.
Back to black.
Slate's toast, but it did reveal a listening post is in a distant system.
Okay.
All right, your nav's updated. You're good to go. Give 'em hell.
We have more intel? Yeah, okay.
Great, hand it over. Let's see what secrets we've got
And
this
then
time.
I guess we'll be a fade to black. Yeah. Okay, there we go. This is how this works. We don't have to watch or go to the computer every time. That's
We got
probably
one.
better.
Intel shows a listening post in a far-off system. Just sent the coordinates. Gonna trust you to do things right. No starting fights you can't finish, okay?
Wow, we have more intel?
Toss it here, and I'll take a look.
You okay?
Give me a sec, and I'll see what we're working with.
Well, you know, here's what I like. We're getting a bunch more of these Radiant
Got
quests.
This one's a hike.
They don't
but we have a
just
location for a post.
give us some XP.
Transferring the coordinates.
They give us
Take
stuff
a
to
look
keep
if
building
and
up
when
the
you're ready.
station, to keep
And
building
stay
up
sharp
the
out
fleet,
there.
to keep building up the sky drops. So, clearly, we'll have
This
lots and
should
lots
be
of side
interesting.
quests to run down.
Just a moment, and I'll extract what I can.
We apparently found a lot of intel for her. I wish they would just let me drop it all to her at once. You know what I mean? Like,
Okay. Intel pointed to a post in a system not too far off.
okay.
Uploading the coordinates. It's in your hands now. Just don't get too cocksure. You don't want to be like Torin.
Too cocksure, huh? What's on the menu at the store? All right, that's okay.
Wait, before you go, I've been thinking some more about those spy arrays.
Okay.
I've managed to gather a little more info on them. It's not much. A lot of it is guesswork, really. Still, I think you might find
So
it
in
useful.
between her sweeping and barkeeping, she's managed to gather a lot of intel.
The arrays seem to be linked in a sorta network. If a critical major array is attacked, you can expect a more aggressive response from Watchtower. As well as any of the less important minor arrays it was linked to self-destructing once the major one has been destroyed, and they lose connection. But perhaps if you were to destroy some of the less important minor arrays first, it will lessen Watchtower's reaction when you attack a major one. And you'd be able to salvage more components too. But how you go about it is down to you. You'll have to decide
So
on a
we can
strategy
do
you
big-
think works best.
We can just do
I've
big
made my
frontal
notes on my
assaults on
terminal.
major
Feel
arrays
free to
and
check
kind
them
of
out for yourself.
shortcut the
Might
process
also
if we
help
want
you keep
to.
tabs on the systems you've already cleared. Anyway, that was all. Later.
This is involved, for sure. I'm glad I wasn't trying to work through both the Terran Armada stuff and the Watchtower stuff at the exact same time. It's a good idea to do one and then the other. I think probably, though, if I were going to go back, I might think about doing Watchtower first because it builds so many capabilities. Because it's going to make you better able to deal with all the Terran Armada stuff.
Hey, got a few minutes? There's something we should talk about.
I guess.
Good to see you again. Don't suppose you're free for a chat?
I should take off my spacesuit.
It's about Watchtower.
Whoa! Look at all those arrays. Sure.
First, though, if you'll indulge me for just a second, I have a small side tangent. I just wanted to say, the whole fleet thing, you've done a first-rate job.
Have I?
True, you could have more ships, but maybe that's just me being greedy. The amount you've got clearly works just fine.
That's true. I could do it all by myself,
Anyway,
frankly,
I'm
Torn.
glad
But
you took my advice about building a fleet seriously.
he's
I have
giving me
little
too
doubt
much
that's why you're still here, and not in some Watchtower cell.
Sure. What did you want
Right.
to talk about?
Sorry, distracted myself. We were talking about Watchtower.
Yes.
So far, the fleet you've put together has kept Watchtower at bay. Clearly, we hit on a strategy that works. But that doesn't mean we're untouchable. If we get complacent, it could end up spelling our doom. So I want to do a little recon. Find out what, if anything, Watchtower might know about our current operation. You up for a little adventure?
Okay, we've clearly ticked a box here on the next phase.
Nothing too crazy, relatively speaking. I know where we can find a Watchtower database. One that's been freshly purloined by a gang of spacers. If we can get access to it, using Gren's decryption program, I should be able to hack the database and pull Watchtower's most recent intelligence reports.
So a bunch of
If there's no new
spacers
mentions of us,
managed
then
to
we're
clear
in
out
the
some
clear.
Watchtower
Nothing
folks,
to worry
huh?
about, at least for
That's
the time
kind of
being.
funny. Who are the spacers?
Spacers are not
Oh, I didn't
exactly
mean
the
generally.
friendliest bunch. Disorganized, vicious, and more often than not, heavily armed. To be blunt, they're violent psychopaths who will scavenge anything useful and blast whoever gets in their way.
Yeah. Okay. Well.
In that case, I don't know. There's bound to be some record of us on the database. I mean, it's not as if Watchtower don't know who we are. But so long as nothing indicates a change in their tactics regarding us, I think we should be good.
once we find the database, I'll have a better idea as to our next move. That is, if we need to move at all. Here's the coordinates for the station that's holding the database. Once we arrive, I'll be boarding the station with you. So, let's get going.
Boy, we've got our choice of things to do, don't we? I mean, we gathered some intel and suddenly we got like a absolute heck ton of there we go. That's a new PC, no, not PC. Family-friendly phrase I'm coining. It's a heck ton of missions. Wow. Okay, you know what though, while we're here, there is an infirmary now. Oh look at it, it's up and running. And then there's this gal who can...
Could really use a decent cup of coffee.
That makes two of us.
You must be Harper's friend. Dr. Sophia Lane, formerly of the field
Cancel
surgeons.
massage
Currently
appointment
on
is the note
sabbatical.
on
Now
over her shoulder
presiding
there.
over this station's quaint
I
little
love how people
clinic.
still have all these handwritten notes.
And apparently, I've been
Why would
roped
they?
into
Why
some
would
sort
they
of
have
project.
so many handwritten notes
Something about
everywhere
a
when they've
secretive
got like
organization and
tech,
data on a new type of
slates,
technology?
neuro amps? I mean, why
I'll
would you have to
admit,
write anything down if you could just store it in your little like
intrigued.
neural link circuit or some crap? Anyway.
Well, aren't you a charmer? Oh, careful now, or you may end up with more than just my professional attention. Now then,
Wait a minute.
Harper
Is
provided
Dr.
me with
Lane a
Watchtower computer
romanceable
core.
character?
And with some help, we managed to extract enough data to guide the construction of a new type of neuroamp. Although, not a neuroamp. No, the technology is similar, but fundamentally different. It's more invasive. Closer to true cybernetics, really. Anyway, I've taken the liberty of constructing one of the cyberamps. This one apparently improves an individual's piloting skills. Hopefully these amps provide just that. Although no reason to keep them to yourself. Members of your crew may also find them useful. So, here you are. This is the cyberamp I already fabricated. Use it in good health, or don't. It's your choice. A lady knows better than to ask how and where you procure such things. But if you desire more of these new amps, simply bring me more computer cores. But before any of that, tell me, do you require any medical attention or supplies? If you have the credits, I am sure I can accommodate.
Can I?
I wondered when you might want something new. I've done what I can based on the data I previously pulled. Here, take...
Okay. What do we got? What do we already have? Let's see. Ballistic calibrator precision module. This sounds promising. What? I don't get to know what it is? Shield amplifier. Missile guidance, targeting computer, beam harmonizer.
refines awareness of energy dynamics, providing a noticeable damage increase to a pilot's laser usage. Shall we proceed with extracting this up?
Okay. Yep.
Your station engineer, Gren, is it? He and Harper provided me with the necessary algorithms to break the core's encryption. One moment, and I'll attempt to extract the required data. Don't worry, this isn't my first time.
Okay.
It's done. I've managed to pull the data. Although the computer core seems to have wiped itself. However, I'm told that's normal. So in that case, the operation was a complete success. I now have the blueprints to fabricate this type of cyberamp. If you require one, I'll happily provide it for you. All you need to do is ask. I think I've got a few pieces that might catch your eye.
So we have a shield amplifier, 5% ship shield capacity, or a precision module. How interesting. And do these They do. They put like a little neuroamp thing on your face. Not sure how I feel about that. I don't know how cyborgy I want my character to be, but shields or energy weapons. Honestly, the best defense is a good offense. Let's go with that one. And that one, I guess. I've got the credits.
See you next time.
Okay. Pretty interesting stuff.
The Watchtower database is still waiting for us.
Yeah. Okay, got it. All right, well, there we go, folks. I think this is a good place for us to stop. Partly because I work soon. And partly because, really, now, if we want to explore Watchtower's interaction with Terran Armada, I probably need to grind a little bit more Watchtower stuff and then go back to one of those major incursions from the Terran Armada that are waiting for us and see what we think. Because I think to get to a major incursion, you have to do the cruise mode to get to the ships, right? Isn't that the deal with Terran Armada? If I'm remembering it right, the Terran Armada doesn't let you fast travel to their ships. They've got some kind of jammers, and you have to, you know, old school cruise mode your way to their ships. And I think if we do that, we will run into more interactions between the Terran Armada enemies and the Watchtower enemies on our way to these major incursions, at least, you know? And then once we get to the major incursions, it'll be interesting to see how much help any like character-based enhancements might be, right? Like, for example, I'm assuming that that's spacesuits. There we go. I'm assuming ship energy weapon, ship shields. So these neuroamps aren't helping us in infantry combat yet, but I bet there are versions of them that would. So that's interesting, right? We've got 2 shield amplifiers. I might give one to Torin or whoever else I'm having captain the second ship in my fleet. Yeah, so we got stuff to do here. We have things to do for sure. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna call it for today, but we've laid the groundwork to really kind of continue this investigation of how Terran Armada and Watchtower are going to interact. There's a lot of overlap, so are they going to get, is it going to be annoying? Are they going to interfere with each other? Are they going to become redundant? Or is it just going to add that much more to every playthrough to have them both kicking in so much content, right? And do they end up actually helping us with each other? Arguably, just even having more companions like available, like Delta or Torin, might help us with in whatever we're going through. But there we go. All right, I'm going to jump out. Thank you all for being here. Jinja, I want to say thanks especially for your generosity and for kind of just lending an ear and being a guy who understands, what life is like. I mean, I'm sure other viewers watching also know what it's like to have to kind of like adult and figure things out. But Jinja, I really appreciate it. And everybody, I'm gonna jump off now, but I'll see you again soon. Okay, we'll catch you all Friday. Can't wait. This is actually gonna be pretty great. I'll see if in the meantime I can make a little progress on this. Just whatever seems like it'd be a little grindy and mundane for the stream. I'll try to get us past that and save the fun stuff for when we're all together. But we'll see if I really get a chance to touch it because life. So all right, I'm gonna head out, everybody. Take care of yourselves, okay? Can't wait to see you in the next one, and yeah, have fun. Bye, folks.